Hi guys, Matt with Copper Owl Coins, and as you probably recall, our last live stream, Double Stack 2 box didn't produce anything but probably the world's ugliest proof coin, and at least the ugliest one that I've seen. So Double Stack 1 was one of the other two boxes that was not picked. I will hunt that one, and maybe we'll do the flat box as well. I don't know if it's a long video. We'll probably just do this one, but wanted to at least record these and show you guys that, hey, it's not me cherry picking. It's not rigged, even if we think it is. All right, so I'm looking at the top level of the box. Not really seeing anything that jumps out to me as particularly silvery. Looks about the same as the last one, so we'll see if the results were the same. Well, I'm halfway through this box. It's been pretty dry. No NIFCs, no silver. But we did find a 1971 DDO. That's the FS 101. Not too bad a shape. No ring of death. Little nick there on the rim. But otherwise, one of the better looking ones. Well, I wish I could tell you that it got better, but it didn't. Still only the one 1971D DDO. I guess we should just go ahead and look at it, and you'll see the splitting right there at the toe of the R. A little bit of splitting there at the serifs, a little extra width there in the S. Split there across the T, and then you come over here to this T in Liberty, and you'll see it almost looks like it's tripled right there, but it's doubled. You can kind of see the line through the bar of the T, and then it's split over here too. So that's what we got out of that whole box. Now, if you remember, the sister box to this on Sunday produced exactly one find as well. So, man, we dodged a bullet not doing two boxes, both of them being double stacked on Sunday. But, hey, we've got a flat box to do, so I'm going to add it to this hunt just because we can't just have one find. All right, we're set up with flat box one that did not get picked on Sunday. Let's see what the top of this thing is going to look like. I'm going to have to use my dominant hand, my right hand, to get into this one. As usual, the flat box is all jumbled, but at least it looks like there's a mix of circulated and newer ones. A really dirty one might be a ugly album candidate right there. But as I'm looking at them, what we got here? That's an 85. Okay, I thought maybe I saw a 6 there, but tell you what, I think I'll weigh these each time, and we will see how well this box pans out. Well, in the third roll, I wish we could say we had silver, but it looked silvery from the edge, but it looked like a weird silver. Now I know why. It's a plated 1974 Philly, but if you'll notice above the words "In God We Trust," on the left there is stamped a 1960, and on the right a 1980. So commemorating 20 years of something. I'm just not sure where it came from or why they did that. Looking at the reverse, I don't see anything that gives that away either, so I don't know. It's counterstruck, of course. We'll hang on to it, and it's another miscellaneous. But, yeah, the hunt for silver continues. Well, maybe this box is a little more promising. In roll number 8, we found a 1974 demented, not demented, but demented in Denver. And you'll see there the notch there that shows us that it's a DDO, and you'll also see split there in the R and the extra thickness, extra serifs there. The S is a little taller, and then the double check, the extra metal kind of pushed out there along that side of the T. That fits all the markers of the 74D DDO FS101. So another miscellaneous, another DDO, but at least we're finding something. And by the way, we did come across our first NIFC in our third box of the weekend. First NIFC. How often do we say that? Halfway through this box. And in addition to the items that we had updated you with, 2 more NIFCs and one 1971. I'm not even sure that has a mint mark or not, but it's an ugly album candidate. Take a look at this 2009. Got a little bit of Ring of Death on it, so I might just have to throw that one back. I like to keep the 2009s. And not a bad 2004, but it's got some Ring of Death on it too. It looks like in roll number 29. Yep, another miscellaneous, another 71D DDO. I won't bother to show this one on the screen, but just wanted to let you know that we got one, and that makes 2 DDOs in this box alone, in addition to the other one where we had 1. We're getting down to the last 15 rolls of this hunt. 2 more finds. Of course it's an NIFC, and yet another 1971D DDO. That NIFC is not looking too bad. We might hang on to that one, see if somebody that I know might like that one. We're all done with that box, and just based on the finds, it was actually a lot better box than the previous one. But still, no silver in this box. My goodness, where is it all gone? And so we're just going to recap here. We got the 4 NIFCs. We've got looks like a 1971, maybe a Philly. Ugly. Look at the other side. Just as ugly. Maybe we have a spot in the book. Maybe it's a downgrader. We look for downgraders on the ugly album. Got the 74D, 71D, and another 71D. They are the DDOs. And we have the first find that we had in the box was this plated $50 from 1974 with the Counter-Strike 1960 and 1980 on there. So, 4 miscellaneous, maybe for the ugly album, and 4 NIFCs that I'll probably go ahead and toss back. But when you add in what we got from the previous box, that'll make 4 DDOs to go with the other miscellaneous. So, just thought I would shoot some video on a 2-box hunt with $50 left over from last weekend. And, just if anything, it shows you, hey, we may be struggling on the live streams to get to find silver, and it hasn't changed for me in my personal hunts either. So, hey, you know what? The more we struggle and keep looking, the sooner we're going to find that next great box. So, I hope you'll join me for that ride, and we will talk to you again real soon.